Yeah, I'm Fergus, and before I began this talk, I didn't realise we had to make it funny or interesting, so you're all going to sit back and listen to me talk about games. Here's that. Alright, so give me a cheer if you guys have seen Lord of the Rings. No, I haven't. I'm not even joking, I haven't seen it, but I have played the Lord of the Rings video game called Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Has anyone played this? Woo! Well, yeah, wow, that's the first time anyone's here. Now, I know video games, Lord of the Rings, you're already tuning out. Stay with me, okay? So, this is Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. It came out in 2014 and it was fine. It stole the movement from Assassin's Creed and a combat from Batman Arkham Asylum. And the story was kind of shit. It wasn't good. But it did create a system that hadn't been seen before in video games and interactive art. Now, what this system is how it handles its baddies in the game. The problem with Lord of the Rings is there's really only one baddie, the big eyeball or whatever. Again, haven't seen it. So the Nemesis system is, in one sentence, it is a villain generator. So the game has orcs as its main baddies. And when you load up the Nemesis system generates 30 orcs. It generates their name, design, strength, weaknesses, personality for you individually to make up the main antagonists of this game. I'm only going to get a bit technical here, so don't worry. If you're not a big gamer, I'll just explain this. So the second part of the Nemesis system is it tracks your actions within the game, and it uses that data to inform the orcs on what to say when you encounter them. If you run from a fight, this guy's going to call you a coward. Actually, let's do a little test of the Nemesis system right now. Can one of you guys give me a name of an orc?
Gothmog.
Sorry?
Gothmog.
Gothmog. Man, there's like tokens in the room. Okay, this is Gothmog. Okay, so the last part of the Nemesis system is hierarchy. So there are 4 levels of orc, and while you play the game, in the background, they carry out their own missions and climb the hierarchy. So this is why the system works so well. So let's play a little example here. You're here to kill the top orc, the war chief. You kill him, but on the way out, an orc sneaks up behind you, stabs you in the back, kills you. That's Gothmog. And from him killing you, he now gets promoted and gets more powerful and becomes the war chief. And it creates a personal vendetta within you. And that's why this system works so well, as it plays into one of human nature's most classic fables, revenge. You tell me Gothmog killed me, well, Sauron can do whatever the fuck he wants today, because I'm going to track this guy down. So, like I said before, this is created for you, and this is why it works so well. This is something called emergent narrative, a villain in the game that is created from the player's actions. When you encounter a Nemesis, the more times you interact with them, the more times the video game makes them survive and return. It creates your Nemesis. And these are 4 different player examples of orcs in this game. And again, every single person in this room could play this game and get a completely different orc, a different Nemesis that is personal to you. So that's the board stuff over. Okay, don't worry, you can check back in. I'm joking. Right, okay, so this was a sequel that was made in 2017 and expanded these features a lot, but the fact of the matter is, this was still an early days system, and unfortunately the sequel in 2017 didn't perform well, and that was it, that was the end. So, but the Nemesis system hadn't been used in any other games before, and the owners of Warner Brothers knew this, and they knew this had the potential outside of Lord of the Rings franchise. So what they did is they patented it. Everyone boo! That means no developer, no studio, nobody can use this system outside of Warner Brothers. Now I know what you're thinking, they developed the tools, the technology, they should own it. It happens in freaking tech all the time. Let's see what they have made with the Nemesis system since 2017. They made nothing! Boo! So, I believe that is the story so far. If you go into the internet, you will find that the Nemesis system was made for 2 titles. Warner Brother now owns it, so no one else can use it, and it is now patented to 2036, I believe. So this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the most tragic tales in video games and artistry, as it is. Because if this was used in other games, imagine what kind of interactive video games you could get out of that. So the thing that everyone forgets about the Nemesis system, though, is the game came out 2014, and then the patent was filed in 2016, but the patent was only approved in 2021. So we had 7 years of time where that patent was not enabled and we could make a game. You know how many games we made when it was free?
No.
We made none! Everyone boo! Boo us! We made no games! So, what can we do now? It's patented, it's under law. So what can we do now as artists, as developers, to carry forward with this? You can see again, 2036. 2036. 2036, so what can we do? So, what we can do is, video games are very rarely sued because of their game mechanics. The only instance, unless you're dealing with Nintendo, the only ever instance of a game getting sued was Simpsons Road Rage, because it stole the Crazy Taxi game and they got sued. So, I personally recommend just make it anyway, just make your own game. They say the best revenge is living well, but what would Golf Mog do? I forgot to say. That's my talk, guys. Thank you.